Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. B. Martin Ambush with B. Ambush Speaks, and a word for great work. I want to share with you today about boundaries. I was talking to a young brother. He's in his late 20s, doing very well in life, got a good job, got his house, nice little car and everything. And he was sharing with me that he kept having bad relationships. He's in his words, he said, I keep running into these crazy women. So I asked him, I said, well, you must have some crazy boundaries. He said, what do you mean? I said, what are your limits in life? What are you willing to accept and what are you willing to walk away from you? And he really didn't know. And I had to teach him and tell him, I said, your boundaries are going to be indicative of what you value in life. Now, when we talk about values, we have two types of values that I told him, amen? We have aspirational values. That's our intellectual, what we value intellectually, where we see ourselves. We might see ourselves as a CEO or a entrepreneur and all that type of stuff, but you're not willing to put into work for it. So you're not going to, those aspirational values aren't going to manifest. But what will manifest is your actual values. If you just are happy going to work every day, working for someone else, instead of trying to be an entrepreneur, then guess what? Your actual values are, hey, I'm happy just being a worker, a plug in someone else's coil. If your actual values is that you just want to have sex, then guess what? You want to keep on finding crazy women to have sex with. Or I was talking to a young man, that's why I said that. Or if you're a woman and you just want to have sex, you're going to keep finding mediocre or no good men to have sex with, rather than trying to pray and wait on God to find that man or find that woman who not completes you, but who brings out the best in you. And nobody's perfect, but it has to be reciprocated. Any relationship has to be reciprocated. But it all starts, brothers and sisters, with your boundaries. What does your boundaries say about your values? How do you value yourself? Amen. So that's your word for a great work. Peace and blessings to you and your family. This has been B. Ambush with B. Ambush Speaks.